Welcome to this special presentation of Medfield TV. Tonight it's Medfield Warrior football. The Warriors have traveled down 109 to take on the Mustangs of Medway High School. Medway comes in with a record of 1-6 in the Tri-Valley League, 2-7 overall. Medfield, of course, is 6-1 in the Tri-Valley League, tied with Holliston statistically for the league lead, although we are one game behind in actuality by virtue of Holliston beating us. But the keys to tonight's game are going to be ball security, cut the penalties, and score 3 times. Medfield's had trouble the last couple of weeks with putting the ball on the ground, and that's a very key point to the game. It kills the drives. Secondly, penalties. Very costly last week. It's shooting yourself in the foot. And finally, if you can eliminate these errors, Medfield should be able to score at least 3 times tonight and put this game away. Then we have Thanksgiving coming up a week from now against Over Sherburne, and if Medfield takes care of business, they can only hope that Holliston falters. But right now, we're just about ready for the kickoff. I'm Pete Kenny, and we're just about ready. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching Medfield TV. Looks like we're just about ready for some football, and here come the Warriors. It's a cold night out here in Medway. It's got to be low 30 degrees, not quite freezing yet. Said there might be flurries. It's November 11th, 2007. As I said, Medfield is 6-1 in the Tri-Valley. 7-2 overall. They've been averaging 13.4 points a game and giving up just 11. That includes the entire season. But tonight is a big, big game. Medfield has got to take care of business if they want to move into the playoffs. They're going to need some help, but if they can win their games, we can only hope that Holliston will falter, possibly against Westwood next week on Thanksgiving. Looks like we're getting ready for the national anthem here. The referees are on the field. And here come the captains. Medfield captains are Mike Welsh, number 62, number 36, Pat McClay, number 55, Big Andrew Collins, and number 7, Chris Ripp. Coming out for the traditional shaking of hands and coin flip. That will determine who will receive and which end of the field we will defend. It's senior night here at Medway High School. And a nice presentation a moment ago with the parents walking out greeting the players. Nice high school tradition. And there's Medfield on the far sideline doing their clapping chant. They do this at practice. They do it before the game. Gets everybody on the same page. Team building idea. And it looks like the boys are ready. Hungry for some football. I know I'm ready. Must be going over the ground rules out there with the captains. Captains out there from Medway, John Claffey is one of the captains. Number 40. Then number 23, Alan Hodgson. He's a wide receiver, running back. And number 64, see that he's injured. That would be Bob Jones, captains for the Medway Mustangs. It looks like the teams are ready to play. Looks like we're ready for some football. The temperature is, as I say, in the low 30s. Certainly is football weather. As I said, Medfield wants to continue on their winning ways. 6-1 in the Tri-Valley League, tied atop with Holliston. Half a game behind statistically because Holliston did beat us head-to-head. But if Holliston falters and Medfield wins out, it's to the tournament. Looks like we're getting ready for the national anthem. We're just waiting for our cue. Moment of silence for the soldiers who are fighting for our country on foreign soils. And now, our national anthem. Okay, and we're just about ready for kickoff here in Medway. It's a very cold night here. It's early November. It's November 9th, 2007. Beautiful facility over here at Medway. Beautiful artificial fields. Brand new bleachers. One of the kids was telling me he thought it was 4 years old. Medway's taking the field, and there's Medfield taking the field. Looks like Medfield will be receiving, starting off this game tonight. Back deep for Medfield is Harry Bedosian and Jake Kramer. They're standing just inside their own 10-yard line. Stands here are beginning to fill up. And it looks like we're just about ready to go. And here we go. Kick is away. Greeny gets stacked up right away. Picked up 5 or 6, and Medfield is going to take over about the 26-yard line. It was a short kickoff that time. Came after the intermediate receiver. Max Zuccarini took the kick. Medfield's going to start out at their own 26-yard line. Call it 27. And here come the Warriors. They have Wing T to they have Diesel with Donnelly to the right and Bedosian to the left. Pitch goes to Donnelly. He's running around the right-hand side. He's got a little bit of running room. Gets around the corner. Nice pick up there by Drew. Pick up of close to 5 yards and first down. Nice way to start off. Drew Donnelly is a very good runner. He's apt to pick up a lot of yards and first down. He seems to have a habit of that. Brings up a 2nd and 4. Swain under center. Goomis in the backfield with Donnelly and Bedosian. Handoff goes to Pete Goomis right up the middle. Nice yardage there. He's up over for the first down marker. It's going to be a Medfield first down. Peter Goomis coming off a huge game last week. 109 yards and 2 touchdowns running out of that Diesel offense. On the year, Peter Goomis got 494 yards, has scored 5 touchdowns on the ground. He's the leading touchdown gainer for the Warriors. Swain under center. Diesel once again. Handoff goes to Bedosian, and he's picking his way. He's trying to work it around to the left, and down he goes. Short gain there on first down. No gain, really. Might have been a loss of 1. But so far on the year, Drew Donnelly comes in with 600 yards on the ground. He's averaging 5.8 yards a carry with 4 touchdowns. Harry Bedosian's got 255 yards, 4.6 yards a carry. He's trailing then is Luke Swain with 190 yards and 4. Okay, it's wing T to the right, Swain under center. Pitch into the backfield. He's got some running room. Gets over midfield stripe, up over the first down marker. Nice burst. Midfield's looking good, running to the right. I think that was Mark Hostovsky in there, running to the right. Didn't really see the number, but it is a midfield first down at the 45-yard line of the Mustangs. Diesel formation, Bedosian on the far side, Goomis in the middle, Donnelly here. There's motion. Handoff goes to Peter Goomis straight up the middle. Another nice pickup on first down. It's a good 4 yards right there. Medfield seems to be moving the ball nicely here. Now, last week, the Warriors gained 228 yards rushing. That's right, 228 yards on the ground. Really outgained Westwood 2-1, but the turnovers and penalties really hurt them. Brings up a 2nd and 6. Swain under center. Lone back in the backfield. Pitch goes to the running back. Try gets around the corner. He's up to about the 35-yard line, just shy of the first down. That's Mark Hostovsky running to the left. Looks like he's running behind Big Dre Lucchese in the front on the offensive line. It's 3rd and inches here. The ball's marked just outside the 35-yard line. Diesel offense once again. Bedosian in motion. Handoff goes to Goomis. He's got the first down. Short gain there, but that's all they needed. Said Pete Goomis has really come on here in the second half of the season. He's really quite the running back. He's averaging 5.5 yards a carry, and as I mentioned, 5 touchdowns on the ground so far this year. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Swain under center. Wing to the right. 1 back in the backfield. Swain hands off to Peter Goomis once again, and he bursts over the middle. Big pickup there on first down. Ball's going to be marked about the 27-yard line. Hostovsky into the backfield for Goomis. Mark was a little banged up a couple weeks back, but he seems to be in fine form tonight. Looks like a 2nd and 4 from the 27-yard line. Swain pitches to the backfield. That's Hostovsky again. He gets it up over the 35-yard line. Looks like it's gonna bring up about a 3rd and 3. I'd call it 3rd and 3 from just inside the 25-yard line. Midfield's really moving. I think this drive started about the 35-yard line. 3rd and 3, wing T to the left. Looks like Goomis in the backfield by himself. Handoff goes right up the middle. Big Drew Donnelly with a big first down, carries him down to just about the 10-yard line. Nice burst up the middle, about 12 yards for Drew Donnelly. It's going to bring up a 1st and 10 at about the 12-yard line. Medfield threatening here on their first drive. 5:35 left here in the first quarter. Medfield comes to the line. Wing T to the right. Lone back in the backfield. Swain under center. Swain pitches to Hostovsky. He's running right. He's got some room. He cuts it back. It looks like he's up around the 5-yard line. Medfield just is killing them on the ground here. This is exactly what we like to see. Last week coming up with 228 yards on the ground. Big crowd here in Medway. There's a lot of people all around us. 2nd and 3 from just outside the 5-yard line. Wing T to the left. Bedosian and Donnelly from the outside to the inside. Handoff goes to Gumas right at the middle. He's in for the score. Medfield with first blood at 4:42 in the first quarter. Peter Gumas blasting right up the middle, following his offensive line. Puts Medfield up 6-0 here in the early going in the first quarter. Andrew Reinhardt in to add the extra point. One of the hardest plays in high school sports. There's the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and it is no good. It may well have been blocked. It was, in fact, blocked. So the score is now Medfield 6 and Medway nothing. Medfield will go back and kick it off. Nice drive there from the 35-yard line. It must have been a 65-yard drive to get the points. Nice job. It's always nice when you can score on your first possession. I usually do these games with my friend Jerry Potts. He adds a great color, but Jerry is home sick today with laryngitis. Is unable to help out with the game, so I'll do the best I can with his absence. 6-0 here for Medfield. Early going. 4:42 left here in the first quarter. Reinhardt getting ready to kick off. Medway's receiver standing just inside their 10-yard line. Had a little trouble making out the numbers. Looks like number 22, Tyler Iraso. Kick comes down about the 25-yard line. Medway brings it up over the 35-yard line where they're going to start out 1st and 10. Medfield's had a habit of stopping the opening drives of the opposition. They've done very well in their first possession, outside, of course, of last week when they gave up the 55-yard kickoff return. But this is the way Medfield likes to play, with a lead, knowing that they can run the ball. Medway comes to the line of scrimmage. They got a flanker to the left, 2 backs in the backfield. Handoff straight up the middle. That's Alan Hodgson, senior. He's their leading point scorer. I believe he's got 5 touchdown receptions. He plays running back and wide receiver. Ball seems to be marked at the 37-yard line of Medway. Brings up about 2nd and 8. Split receiver to both sides. Straight back to pass. That ball was incomplete. He was looking for Kurt Hydison. Excuse me, Pat Cuff. Big Pat Cuff, 6'6", tight end, senior receiver. They were going for the quick hitter against Medfield there. Fell incomplete. Bring up a 3rd and 8 from the 37-yard line. Medfield looks to be in the cover 2. Wide receivers to both sides. Straight back to pass, looking down the right. Fires that ball well out of bounds. Looked like Hodgson might have had a step on the defensive backs, but to no avail as the ball was sailing out of bounds. It's going to bring up a 4th and 9, and Medway's going to be forced to punt. As I was saying, Medfield's done very well for most of the year, stopping the opening drive, and they have done it again. Medway goes back into punt formation. Looks like Kevin Chapin, senior quarterback, is back to do the kicking. Back from Medfield is Harry Bedosian and Jay Kramer standing about their 30-yard line. Nice kick coming down to Kramer. Has trouble with the ball. The ball's on the ground, but smartly fallen on there by Harry Bedosian at the 35-yard line. No harm, no foul. The ball's on the ground, but Harry Bedosian, quick thinking, was able to jump on it. The return team came down there quickly and forced that ball out. But Medfield is going to take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Already up 6-0. Medfield comes out in their diesel offense. Donnelly to this side. Swaying in shotgun formation. Hands off to Harry Bedosian out of the backfield. Cuts to the center. Nice pick up there of 10 or 11. And there's a late penalty. Right flag at the end of that play. We'll have to see what the call is here. Oh, a nice pickup on 1st down by Medfield. Yep, it was an incidental face mask. That'll be 5 yards against Medway. So they'll be marking the ball at the 47 or 8 of Medway. Great field position here for Medfield. Ground game looks really good here in the early going. Diesel formation to Swain, to Donnelly. Donnelly picking his way through. There's not much there. Offensive line has looked really great. Anchored by Matt Levin, number 68. 55, Andrew Collins. 62, Mike Welch. 54, Dre Lucchese. And 77, Kevin Sewell leading the way. As we said all year long, Coach Slayson likes 3 yards and a cloud of dust. He'll take it every time. Takes time off the clock, and if he can effectively move the ball, the opposition doesn't have the opportunity to score. Swain under center. Pitch goes to Hostovsky. He's running right. He's got some room. He's got the 1st down and knocked out of bounds about the 35-yard line. Another nice pickup, close to 10 yards there by Mark Hostovsky. So it's going to bring up another 1st down for Medfield. The ball's marked just inside the 35-yard line. Medfield hurries to the line of scrimmage. Diesel with Bedosian on the near side, Donnelly on the far side, Swain under center. Handoff goes straight up the middle. That was Peter Goomis once again. Looked like he was following Big Mike Welsh, Captain Mike Welsh, leading the way for the running back. Just under 2 minutes left here in the 1st quarter. Medfield threatening again. 2nd and 9 from about the 34-yard line. Swain in shotgun formation. Bedosian behind him. Different looking setup. There's Bedosian slashing up over the middle. Pick up a 2 or 3. Should bring up about a 3rd and 5 for the Warriors. Other games tonight is 1 and 6 Dover Sherburne is at 6 and 1 Holliston. 5 and 2 Westwood travels to Hopkinton, where they're 4 and 3. Ashland 4 and 3 goes to 3 and 4 Norton, and tomorrow 5 and 2 Bellingham goes to 0 and 7 Millis. 3rd and 7 here for Medfield. Donnelly in motion. Hands off, goes to the 2nd man through. He's got some room. He bursts up over the 20-yard line. A nice pickup once again. I think that was Mark Hostovsky. Mark is very active here tonight. Primarily see him in the defensive secondary. Occasionally fills in the backfield, but he's really carrying a load here today. Medfield is very diverse in the backfield with Bedosian, Donnelly, Hostovsky. It's our 1st and 10 from just inside the 20-yard line. Midfield in the red zone. Handoff goes to the 2nd man through once again. Another big pickup there for the Warriors. That was Peter Goomis. Goomis and Hostovsky seem to be rotating in there, keep everybody fresh. It's going to bring about a 2nd and 3. Balls marked about the 12-yard line. Time's running out here in the first quarter. There's just under 10 seconds. I don't think we're going to get another playoff. And that should do it for the first quarter. Medfield with a 2nd down and 2. Ball was on about the 12-yard line. Going to change ends here at the end of the first period. Medfield up 6-0. The extra point was blocked, but Medfield threatening to score again. Big crowd here tonight for senior night in Medway. Stands are filling up nicely. Beautiful set of bleachers here. I don't know if we got a shot of it before the game, but very nice arrangement here. Have the track very similar to Medfield. Field looks almost identical to Medfield. Scoreboard as well. Very noisy crowd behind us with kids running up and down the ramp behind us, the wheelchair accessible ramp. Not too cold out here tonight. Certainly nothing like last night. As I said, it's November 11th. And here come the Warriors. They're about ready to start off. It's a 2nd and 3. As I said, that ball's marked about the 12-yard line. Medfield's really moving. They started this drive at their own 35. First drive, they started at the 35 and took it in for 6. Okay, we got a wing T formation to the right with Mark Kostovsky in the backfield. Donnelly Bedosian off to the right. Slashing up over a tackle. That one was stopped by Medway. Not a whole lot of room there for Drew Donnelly. Drew's really been the workhorse for the Warriors all year. As I said, he's got 600 yards on the ground so far. Comes in averaging 5.8 yards per carry and scored 4 rushing touchdowns. I believe he has 2 receiving as well. So this is going to bring up about a 3rd and 3. Swain under center, wing T to the left. Handoff goes to Kostovsky, bursts through the middle, and he's in for the touchdown at 10:13 of the second quarter. Mark Kostovsky breaking tackles. Nice yards after contact that time for Mark as he just carried it right in. An excellent drive by the Warriors. Kostovsky bringing it to the house. Looks like Medfield's going for 2 here. Swain under center. Donnelly in the shotgun formation puts his head down, and he's in for the 2. Medfield takes a 14-0 lead here at 10:13 left in the second quarter. As I said, Medfield is really showing the diversity tonight. So far, we've seen Goomis, Donnelly, Bedosian, and Mark Kostovsky all carrying the ball. Last week, Mark only ran with the ball once. But Drew Donnelly had 13 carries for 49 yards, and Peter Goomis, 24 carries and 109 yards and 2 touchdowns. Really nice to have these kind of options. The Warriors have been threatening to score a lot of points here in the last 2 or 3 weeks. They really have controlled the tempo of their games, moved the ball effectively on the ground, but the turnovers have absolutely killed them. And tonight, no turnovers thus far. Medfield getting set to kick off, up 14-0 here in Medway on the road. Last Friday night game of a lot of these kids' career. Last Friday night game of the season. One more remaining game will be on Thanksgiving. next Thursday morning, a week from Thursday morning, 10 o'clock. Andrew Reinhardt set to kick off, and here we go. Drives that ball down inside the 10-yard line. Picked out there by Medway, trying to get outside. That was Sean Newell, senior running back, linebacker, carrying the ball. Medway looks to be taking over about their own 25-yard line. Not great field position, not terrible. But Medfield has really shut them down defensively so far. We'd like to continue that trend. Medway comes out with their spread offense once again. One back in the backfield, flanker to this side, split receiver to both sides, looking right. Fires right, that's complete. Gets down almost enough for a first down. Alan Hodson on the receiver. Close to a first down. Nice pickup from Medway on first down try. Yeah, they're going to call it a first down for the Mustangs. That was a quick hitter off to the right. Hodgson had room. The cornerback was playing off him a little bit. Very similar to the way the Patriots throw that quick out to the receiver. Very similar. Spread offense once again. Flanker to this side. Blown back to pass. Chapin, he's going to keep it himself. He's going to run it up the middle. Small gain there on first down. Might have been a pickup about, I'll call it 4 yards. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 6 from about the 40-yard line. Medfield in their 3-4 defense. Handoff goes right up the middle. No one's fooled that time. Pickup of a couple. It's going to bring up about a 3rd and 4 for Medway. Yep, call it 3rd and 4. Look like Medfield's playing a 4-3-D. Medfield crowding the line of scrimmage here. 8 men in the box. That ball falls incomplete. Off to the left. Pat McClay in coverage, number 36. Captain Pat McClay. It's going to bring up a 4th down. Going back deep to receive for Medfield is Harry Bedosian. Looks like he's going to be the lone back. Very close to the line of scrimmage. Harry going back about 30 yards. There's the snap. The kick's away. Nice high kick. Bedosian is going to take it in about his own 27-yard line. Makes the first man miss. Got him by the shoulder. Drags him down. Harry Bedosian takes it up to about the 36-yard line where Medfield is going to take over. Already with a commanding 14-0 lead. The offenses look good in the early going, and the defense has as well. It was a nice high punt, but Medway wasn't able to get down quick enough to cover the punt. Bedosian was able to pick up about 10. Now here comes Medfield with a wing tee to the right. Swain's going to keep it himself. He's rolling right. He throws to Bedosian up over the 45-yard line. That's going to be a first down for Medfield. Nice play action on that. I was trying to pick out who had the ball, and I realized that Swain kept it himself. Nice play action on that. Made that play work. Found Harry Bedosian off in the right flat. Nice pickup. Nice way to get your quarterback going, too, with a short pass so he doesn't have to face the big pressure. Rolling him out. Very good play call there by Coach Slayson and Coach Nick Stevens. Shotgun formation for Swain. He hands off to Bedosian, running to his left. He's got some room. He makes a cut. He's up over the pickup of nearly 10 yards there on first down. This misdirection, Diesel, seems to be giving the Mustangs some trouble. Looks like Harry's still on the ground. Didn't quite see what happened. Well, I think with this break in the action, we're going to take a break here. I just want to remind you, you're watching Medfield TV. Okay, we're back. That was Big Dre Lucchese being helped off the field, number 54. Hope he's okay. Leading the way there for Harry Bedosian. The far side of the field, a little difficult to see the number from here. Going to bring up a 2nd and 2. Ball's marked at the 45-yard line. Midfield's on the move again. Handoff goes to Pete Goomis, and he is stuffed in the line of scrimmage. That's really the first time all day that Medway's been able to stuff that. Wasn't able to really get a big push that time. Looks like it's going to be a 3rd and 2. That was no gain on the last play. Ball's right on the 45-yard line. They have to get it up over the 43 for first down. Medfield up 14-0 here with 6 minutes left in the second quarter. Swain calls timeout, doesn't like what he's looking at. Medfield came out with a wing tee left with Mark Hostovsky in the backfield. Well, it's going to be a Medfield timeout. Thoughts with Dre Lucchese. Hope he's okay. He was helped off the field. And here comes Swain with a play. It's a 3rd down and 2. Ball's at the 45-yard line. Okay, Medfield on a wing tee left. Mark Hostovsky in the background. Swain under center calling signals. There's motion. Hostovsky gets stuffed there right in the hole. Big hit there by the Medway front 7, able to stop that drive. It's going to bring up a 4th and 2. There's absolutely no pickup there. It's 4th and 2 for Medfield. Swain over conferring with the coaching staff. Want to see what they're going to come up with. Medfield really hasn't given up any yardage so far. Looks like they're going to go for it. They are going for it. Wing tee to the right. Hostovsky, lone back in the backfield. Pitch goes to Hostovsky. He's running right. He's got some room. Gets around the corner. He's got the first down. Knocked out of bounds up there about the 40-yard line. It's going to be another Medfield first down. The Warriors are really on fire here offensively tonight. This is just the way the coach is drawing it up. He likes to run, dominate the time of possession, hold on to the ball, keep getting those first downs, thereby eliminating opportunities by the opposition. Wing tee to the left, Hostovsky in the background. Swain's going to keep it himself. He's rolling left. He's going to keep it himself. He's got a big yardage there. Nice run there by Luke Swain. Picked up about 8 or 9. Looks like he wanted to throw that ball, but thought wisely not to throw it. Put his head down and just ran like mad. Yeah, it's going to bring up a 2nd and 2. That was an 8-yard pickup by the quarterback. Nice run by Luke. Wing tee to the right. Hostovsky in the backfield. Handoff goes to Donnelly running left, and he gets stacked up. Big penetration there on the left-hand side of the line. Nowhere to run for Donnelly. Medway seems to be picking up their game a little bit defensively. It's a real battle down there in the trenches once again. We're down to 3:40 left here in the first half. Medfield up 14-0 and marching once again. I want to say they started out the 36-yard line. 3rd and 5, wing tee to the right. Hostovsky in the backfield. Handoff goes to Hostovsky. He's running left. Nice second effort. That looks like it's going to be enough for another first down. Gonna wait and see the call. I guess it all depends where they spot the ball. The official's actually going to call for a measurement here. So I say it all depends where they spot the ball. Just waiting for an indication from the officials. Looks like it's inches short. It's going to bring up a 4th down and less than 1 for the Warriors. Now, just a moment ago, they went for it on 4th down, 4th and 2, and they made it. Running right behind the wing tee. Now it's really inches. Ball's marked just outside the 30-yard line. 3:03 left here in the first half. Medfield on the move. Medfield comes out with a wing to the right. Hostovsky in the backfield. Swain keeps it himself. He needed a little push. I think he might have got it. Doing the quarterback sneak. I think he just really needed about a foot. It depends where they mark it. That ball looks like it's marked right on the 30-yard line. It is going to be a Medfield first down. 2:42 left here in the first half. Be really nice to see Medfield if they could finish off this particular drive. Already up 14-0 and threatening again. Diesel backfield. Pedozzi on this side. Hostovsky that side. Donnelly running to his left, picking his way. Pickup of a few on first down. Can't quite see where they're marking the ball. Short gain on first down. Pickup of maybe 3. Should be about a 2nd and 7. Clock continues to tick here. Down to 2 minutes. I know the Warriors would like to put some more points on the board here before halftime. They played nearly flawlessly offensively so far. Hands up. Swain's keeping himself. He's running to the right. He can't quite get outside. No gain on that play. That looked like it was a design play by Luke Swain. He faked the handoff and went running to the right. Just couldn't get around the outside corner. Loss of about 3. It's about 3rd and 10 for Medfield. Ball sitting right on the 30-yard line. About 3rd and 10. Swain conferring with the coaching staff on the other side. See what they want to do. Ball is marked on the near hash mark. In comes Andre Abahala for Chris Ripp. Drew Donnelly split out to the left. Abahala to the right. Midfield is spread formation. One Mark Hostovsky in the backfield. Swain is shotgun formation. Got some protection. Throws the ball just out of bounds. It's got to bring up a 4th down for Medfield. It's going to be a 4th and 10. Not what you like to see. Medfield was trying to spread them out that time and pick their particular receiver, but the ball was just overthrown. 1:29 left here in the second quarter. Ball still resting at the 30-yard line. 4th and 10 for Medfield. This is an interesting call. It's interesting to see what Slayson and Nick Stevens come up with here. Medfield's going for a shotgun formation. 4 men in the pattern. Hostovsky in the backfield. Swain with time. Oh, he escapes. There was pressure. He's able to escape. He's trying to run him to the left. He's looking for the marker. I don't know if he was quite made it. Nice play there, Luke Swain. He was under big pressure. Didn't throw the ball. Ran to his left. And I think Medway is going to take over on downs. With 1:19 left. That's going to be Medway ball just shy of the 25-yard line. Nice time for a turnover by the Medfield defense. Now Medway spreads him out. Split receiver to this side. Quarterback goes straight back to pass. He's looking down the center of the field. That's caught. Makes a nice move in the middle of the field. And he gets dragged down just over midfield. That's a big first down there by Medway. I think that was Alan Hogden, the running back, senior running back. Big pickup, biggest play of the game from Medway thus far. Able to push the ball. First time they've actually been in Medfield territory. Ball's marked about Medfield 47-yard line. There were 2 men in the same vicinity of where that pass is going, but well executed. 1st and 10 for the Mustangs. Split receivers to both sides. There's a flanker to the near side here and a lone back in the backfield. Straight back to pass. Quick pass. That's complete up around the 40-yard line. Another quick hitter. Picked up a quick 7. 1:01 left here in the second half. Medway has seemed to got some life. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 2 for the Mustangs. Well executed pass plays there. Medway comes to the line, a spread formation, flanker to the near side. Straight back to pass, fires to the right. That's complete on the far side. Dragged out of bounds. That's going to be another first down for the Mustangs. They've really come alive here in the last 2 minutes. That's 2 big first downs here in the last 3 plays. Ball is marked at the Medfield 28 with 53 seconds left in the first half. Another timeout on the field with 53 seconds left to play. Medfield up 14-0. Just like to thank my cameraman tonight, Nathan Grossman, for coming out with me. Once again, Nathan's been a trooper all year long. Done most every game you've seen here on Medfield TV. He's a fine volunteer and a great cameraman. Medway here on the near side conferring with their coaching staff, seeing how they're going to get the ball in the end zone. And Medfield, on the other hand, trying to see what they're going to do to stop this particular drive. It's our 1st and 10 from Medfield 28. Deepest penetration of the night here by the Mustangs. Split receivers to both sides. Flanker to the left. Going back to pass. He fires to the right. That is just incomplete. Medfield sort of playing a prevent style defense. That was going to Alan Hogden once again. That's Kevin Chapin, quarterback, senior for the Mustangs. Brings up a 2nd and 10. Giacobbe under center now. Goes back to pass. Fires a quick one. That is knocked down at the line. Nice job. I didn't catch the number, but nice job of the defensive front of a midfield. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 10. Medfield defensive line led by Captain Mike Welsh, James Thomas, Chris Ripp, and Andre Abahala. Ball still at the Medfield 28. It's 3rd down and 10. 44.5 seconds left here in the first half. Medfield up 14-0. Medway on the move, though. Back to pass. He fires to his right. That is off the shoulder pads. That was too bad for Medway. That's John Claffey. Wasn't able to get his hands on that. It's going to bring up a 4th down and 10. They're obviously going to go for it here with 30 seconds to go, 38 seconds. Medway's done quite effectively, played quite effectively with his short passing game. John Giacobbe is playing quarterback for the moment. He's a safety, quarterback, sophomore. 4th and 10 here. This is a big play. Giacobbe straight back to pass. He's hit at the line of scrimmage, gathers his feet, tries to fire that one deep. That one's going to get knocked down. Excellent pressure at the middle. I think it was Andrew Collins really knocked him down at the line of scrimmage. Giacobbe was stumbling as he was going back, able to gain his composure and fire that ball, but throwing off his back foot. Got too much air underneath it. The ball fell harmlessly incomplete. Drew Donnelly was one of the defenders back there. Medfield's going to take over at their own 28-yard line with 28 seconds left. Looks like they're just going to go for a safe play, take the knee, and go in with a 14-0 lead at halftime. Swain kneels down as the clock is running down. 20, 18, 17 seconds. I don't know if we're going to get another playoff here, but a very good first half for the Warriors. Up 14-0. Had a nice long drive there a moment ago. Wasn't able to score. They ended up turning the ball over on downs, but 3 nice drives by the Warriors. Up 14-0. They have a 6-1 record in the Tri-Valley League. And they're looking to make it 7-1. Well, very exciting first half. The defense played well. The offense played well. I'm sure the coaching staff is very pleased. With a score of 14-0. We'll be back after these messages. You're watching Medfield TV.